Hi everyone, welcome. Jennifer from Sun Dragon Paper and Lace here, and we are going to continue on with this junk journal adventure, and this is part 6. I have just a couple more things to do with this, and then this will be headed over to its new owner. And I've also added some more ledger, some old vintage paper from the 1800s that I would like to collage with and perhaps just add. But these are all various pages that papers that I got from between estate sales, and I've picked up books from a couple of books from like Rachel at Roxy Creations. Sorry, excuse me. Also Jacqueline from Souvenir de la France, and then also finding things on through estate sales. Oh, also Louise from Forever French, and I'll go ahead and link all of their Etsy shops in the description. So let's get started. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing great. I am doing really good. It has been a nice weekend. Excuse me. I'm going to take a sip of my tea. Okay. I was able to go out on my motorcycle this yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. The weather was beautiful. The sun was shining. Roads were clear. And it just was a magnificent day. I really like this image. So this is one of Raindrop Lila's ephemera. Kits, and I want to put this on here probably, and then back it. So let me just make this smaller. Yeah, so I went riding with a few of my friends. We rode, just did a kind of a short little jaunt. Wasn't anything too grand or outrageous, but it was just nice and an easy ride for the time that we had allotted. We didn't want to spend too much time because we had other things going on. And okay, I'm trying to figure out how to fit this all without cutting out too much of it. Probably like this. The problem with having so many hobbies is that there's no time to do them all. And I like writing. I love this, but it's also nice to be outside. So I think that looks good right there. So yeah, being outside in the open air felt really good, and but then it also kind of cuts into my time my inside time doing my paper crafting, which I love as well. So if I am out of camera, I apologize. Okay, all I am doing is just gluing. All right. So I appreciate all you new subscribers. Please let me know if you would like to see any other content than what I am posting here. I don't do tutorials. I do a lot of just a craft with me. Tutorials require a lot of teaching, I guess, or maybe more experience, I feel. And I don't really feel I have that much experience, except for just, you know, doing what I like to do. And I just, from my experiences, just from paper crafting in general. And there's so many things out there and so many other videos that have more knowledge, a lot more knowledge than I do, that's for sure. Not to deter you away from watching my channel, but if you're looking for somebody that can do more teaching because you want to learn, then there's a lot of YouTube makers out there that I follow as well, which is in my description. And for the most part, for me, it's just new ideas that I like to look for. Sometimes we get pretty stagnant, which is not uncommon for a lot of crafters. I don't like that. I want to back this into something. I mean, you can easily write on here, but it's just too plain for my, I think it needs something more, like more layers. The one thing that I would like to show you at one time, sometime, is perhaps, if you're interested, perhaps some in how to implement encaustic wax onto your project, which I love doing encaustics. It's just been a long time since I've done them, and I think it's about time for me to do some encaustics. And I think what I'm gonna do, so what I used to do is I would do a lot of encaustics on my greeting cards. So my greeting cards would be quite, you know, pretty substantial. And they come out really pretty, but then I got into junk journaling, and now I just need to figure out how I can do more encaustics onto junk journaling. and which is, I do have a video where I made a custom order, a custom journal with an encaustic cover, and it's quite fun to do and very easy, and you really don't have to be so elaborate as I was as far as the supplies. There are some pretty simple supplies that you can gather rather than what I have already. But that is a lot of fun. One thing I think I want to try is maybe take some just paper, regular copy paper or vintage paper, and put it on a digital and just make a whole bunch of encaustic papers. Like, I think this would be pretty with wax on top, and it feels so nice. I also used to follow, I don't know what happened to Joey DeFee, but she's, I also have her in my description. I used to follow her quite often, and I got the idea of doing the encaustic paper, wax paper, from her, and I think this would be pretty with wax over it. It just gives it kind of a transparent look, and it feels it feels nice and buttery, really smooth. The one thing that I caution about wax, once it dries, you got to make sure it's a very thin layer for paper, because once it dries, if you want to manipulate it or fold it, if it's too thick, if the wax is too thick, then it'll be brittle and just peel right off. Okay, I think I like that. Yeah, and then let's see, I want to maybe paper clip some paper for writing, for journaling. I was following a Facebook group today, and I joined this one group on paper crafting on Facebook, and I saw a question on there of someone asking what exactly is the purpose of junk journaling, and which is a pretty legit question, and there were so many answers, and none of them were wrong. You know, that's the thing, is that everything, a lot of people use junk journaling for many different reasons, and the majority of the people answered with that they like, it's a relaxing thing for them to do, and the purpose of junk journaling for some people is to keep the journal themselves, and sorry, this is looking kind of strange. Okay. The purpose of them using, they like to use the journals themselves instead of, selling or gifting, and they keep it private and which to me, that is more like a diary, which is fine. But again, you can definitely use junk journaling for so many things. I know I'm doing something weird here, but I just love I can't stand I don't know how you would call this. I just love the shabbiness of things tearing apart and not exactly so sanitary, I guess you would call it. Okay, yeah. So that is one piece we can add, and I think that would be really nice right here. Yeah, that is pretty. Okay. That like that. This is in there like that. And oh, there's this piece. I wanted to cover that piece, which I still want to do. And I think, was I going to make this a pocket? I don't think I'll make it a pocket, but I think I'll make it shorter. Got such a mess here, guys. I'm not typically this messy, but lately I don't know what's going on with me, but maybe it's just how I'm evolving in my crafting. I used to be very, very neat and put things away and then, you know, put things in its place, and now I think it might be a little bit different because I'm trying to save time for the sake of the video, and I don't want to spend my time just putting things away when I could be, you know, continue to film. I don't want to bore anyone. So maybe that's it. Maybe that I'm just, you know, evolving to a messy crafter. Who knows? There's nothing wrong with being a messy crafter. There's nothing wrong with being a neat crafter. It's all in how you want to be, how you process. As long as you're having fun, right? Okay, I'm going to cover all of this because I'm not a fan of this. Okay, there we go. There we are. This is already getting so thick, and I don't think I'm going to fill it up much, but I am going to add some goodies. How about if I do this? This is an original. This came in a ledger, and I just thought, isn't that really neat? Somebody just taking scrap, just taking notes on, and you can tell this was probably done with a quill pen, but that's just a piece of scrap paper that somebody jotted down figures on. I think that's cool. Okay. All right, let me now just put a clip on the bottom here. I know I have little paper clips somewhere. Tiny paper clips that I've rusted. Let's see. There we go. I want a little bit more gold color. There we are. this. I'm gonna leave a few blank pages just for journaling. Let's do something. Let's do some Raindrop Lila. Raindrop keep falling on my head. Let's see. Never claim to be a singer. I'll save you the misery. Okay. I do sing. I just don't sing great. And I used to play the guitar and write my own songs. In fact, I have some old videos that I have posted because at one time, when I turned 50, I thought, well, you know what? I need to leave some legacy behind. I feel like I have not made an impact in anyone's lives. And what are people gonna remember me by? And I'm not just talking just strangers. I'm talking about family, kids, you know, that kind of a thing. And so I made these videos of songs that I've written. And I have gone back to them to look, and I'm quite embarrassed. I must confess, I am embarrassed about them. My husband loves them, but you know, he's my husband. So, he's very, very sweet. And I appreciate him so much for being such a sweet, kind man. But it's kind of hard to take. You just wonder if he's being unbiased. Just sometimes, you know, you need an unbiased opinion, but then do you really? Whoops. There. That looks nice. I like that. Okay. Moving along. Where's that? That's going to be real pretty there. I love this. And this, yes. Love that. This is a little pocket here, so let me see. What am I gonna put? What am I gonna put in there? How about a piece of? Oh, I know. I've got little pages somewhere here. The page. This has got to be 1869. I'm pretty sure. This is from a bookkeeping book from the I think it's from like 1890s or something. This and have the writing sticking out like this. There we go. There's some shorthand there. That's okay. These are bits of ephemera that we did the other day. This in there, okay. And think this is what I was going to do with this. Wanted to put this, oh, maybe, did I want to, I really like how this looks like this. I think what I'm going to do is let me corner this to a corner. And turn this into more like a tag. But it seems like this is really plain too, and then this is too big, and I don't feel like fussy cutting her out. So let's see. Let's go to these. No. So that's kind of pretty right there, or maybe right there. But then it's, and maybe I can put some lace right here. Okay, so. Have you guys noticed how crazy people drive these days? I don't know how it is in other states or countries, but gosh, over here in Oregon, it just seems like there are more and more people who just ignore, especially the stoplights. They just run right through them. It's unbelievable. You know, anymore you can't just go on a green light. You have to look left and right before you go, because you just never know when somebody's going to blow right through it. It's quite disturbing. But the reason why I brought that up, I was thinking about when I went riding. It was like one of those situations where, because when you ride a motorcycle, you have to be hyper vigilant and really look everywhere, because not all vehicle drivers pay attention to motorcycles. You know, they're only looking for other vehicles, and motorcycles are so small, you know, you don't really pay attention. And so motorcyclists have to be hyper vigilant and really watch everything. Well, there was a person that just blew right through a stop sign. Well, to be honest, it was just confusing. The intersection light, the stoplights were out. And it was that situation where nobody knew what to do, who was going to go first, you know. It was like a surprise to everybody. They didn't know which way to go or who was going to go next. And so, of course, it was confusing, and here I am in a group of people on motorcycles who are, you know, quite daring. And and you always have to like kind of stick with your group. And it was nerve-wracking, to say the least, to not trust what a car is going to do at the stoplight, especially a stoplight that is not working properly. I like that, but I think I need to add something else there. Like something a little grungy here. Little something like this. This, let's see, something like that. So with that being said, I just kind of wonder if the craziness is just due to our time. Is this, you know, is it due because of the days we're in now? Or, you know, I don't know. Or is it just our area? Please comment below. Let me know. That's not going to work. I need to put this on a piece of paper and then put that. Okay, what piece of paper? What piece of paper? Like this one? Probably. If I can get... Oh my goodness. Look at this. Can I save it? Nope. It looks too wonky. Darn, let me see. Let me find more words. Maybe I have another one. Free. Stay wild. Let's see. A lot of these are just the wrong size. They're too big. I speak fluent sarcasm. In my heart. I guess I don't have any more of the other one. I think free would be, free is okay. Let's do that. Let's do it like this. That's going to be tough, trying to get this all ridged out or grungied up. Maybe do this. Oh, or just do this. No, it's not working really well. Let's see. I just want it to tear the paper a little bit. And I can't tear it with my fingers very well without totally ripping the whole thing, as we witnessed earlier. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah. I like that. Okay. You really can't tell that was a sticker either. I got those stickers off of Amazon in case anyone's wondering. If you just put in a search cursive words, cursive phrases. That's what I put in, cursive phrases, and it brought up stickers and words and all that kind of stuff. A lot of it may not be cursive, but that it brings up because I think I couldn't find very many. Should I put something here up on top? Maybe. How about the fabric that I got from 1924, Linens and More? Let's see if it'll work. So if I just leave just a little bit, like a little tip right there for like the tag, but then scrunch all this up here and then scrunch this up in the back, I think that will be cute. Kind of cute, don't you think? Let's try it. So let's just bring that around here. And it's just squish it, scrunch it. Scrunch it a little bit more. Okay, and then here. Sure that I have a gap. Okay, I think that'll be cute. That is cute. Let's cut this a little off, like that. Yeah. Okay, now we need a little bit of grunging up on the edge here. Got threads all over. There's a lot of 100-day projects going on. I can't say a lot, but you know, the makers that I watch are doing the 100-day project. I cannot commit to something like that for 100 days. I wish I could, but my job just gets in the way. There, I like that. Free. Let's see, so let's bring this. Shall we put this here? Will it fit? Maybe this is too bulky. Okay, let's find a different spot for it. That's too bulky, so I'm probably gonna have to just pin it. Or, here we go. No, too bulky. So this won't fit in the pocket, but it will go here. Or will it? Let me see. Oh, this thing here this is cute little clips that these are those clips from, oh, a lot of men use it on in their tools, for their tools. So this is a man tool, a man clip. I don't know how else to describe it, but I got it from one of my husband's toolbox. And there's a whole bunch of them that I just kind of took from him. Where did I get that? Where is it? Might be in here. So they're little clips like this that they have, and there's different sizes, and they use them a lot for whatever. I can't even, I'll have to get what the name of these from my husband. But I thought, you know what, they're so simple, and why not use them for my paper crafting? So I took some from him. No, he's got his man stuff. I can go into it and find some of his things, you know, his woodworking or metalworking or whatever, you know. So a lot of this, I know that this has something to do with, it could be motorcycles too. The motorcycle and car that you clip on. There's, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they have too that's quite interesting that I think women can use in their crafting. Why not? Okay. So we're still looking for a spot for this. No, that's too tight there. Here we go. Oh, I don't like it there. Whoops. Here we go. Okay. We found a home. All right, well, it looks like we still have a few more things to do, like, you know, add more papers probably, but I don't think I'm going to decorate any more pages. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add like a card or something, a tag or scrappy-do bits of paper like this. I think that's all I'm gonna do, and we will probably do that in the next series along with the flip through. So, gotta fix that. There we go. All right, everyone, have a fantastic day, and until the next time, thank you. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.